What's going on, guys? It's VenomousFatman here with RealOtakuGamer.com, and right now I'm sitting next to the legendary Robertt Axelrod. It is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. In case you guys do not know who this man is, and you should if you're a real otaku, this is the man who does the voice of Lord Zed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's right. So please, if you could, give us a little bit kind of like what was it like actually doing the part of Lord Zed for such an iconic show for some people?
Well, it was quite a role to have on my shoulders. Lord Zed, I should probably figure out, had about half the dialogue in the show, more sometimes. So there was a lot to carry, but it was a gas. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of challenges, because the guy doing the role in the suit, he used to speak the lines on a what's called a wild track.
Yeah.
It wasn't recorded. It was recorded just as a guide track.
Like a placeholder.
For the editor. He spoke the lines way too quickly. He thought he was some kind of actor, but he wasn't. So it was a challenge getting in all the dialogue in the amount of time he left to do it. Because I wanted to keep the character slow and plotting and slow and scheming and
real sinister.
Sinister, yeah. And he would do the lines fast, like I'm going to get you Power Ranger, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go da 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 da.
A little more like character behind, a little more kind of like evil element.
That was his pace, walking with the big staff. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Well, if anything, your version obviously is much better than how you're describing the other guy's version, and plenty of other people out there would agree.
So that was the challenge of doing Lord Zed. But I did it. We would cut dialogue and re-edit dialogue and rewrite dialogue all the time to make it fit.
And it sounds like it was pretty much a big, it was a lot of fun, but it was really challenging.
The challenge was editing the dialogue, keeping the meaning in, and keeping it. I didn't have to deal with lip sync because the character wore a mask.
Yeah.
But I had to deal with what we call body sync, in that he had many gestures and movements. Once in a while, you could see his neck move as he was talking. You had to fit that in.
So you could try to match it up to like what he's saying and stuff like that.
You still had to do sync there. So we did all kinds of rewriting.
That sounds interesting.
To make that work.
Cool. So another question I want to ask, because a lot of people out there, some that do know you out there that grew up with Power Rangers, obviously, as Lord Zed, but you've done plenty of other works. I know I looked up on Google and Wikipedia, and I saw that you were in a Michael Jackson music video, Just Stranger in Moscow. That was one. But you've done plenty of other works. If you could, please tell some of the viewers out there, some of your, other works that you've been known to actually, have a big part in.
Oh, all right. I played a pivotal role in The Blob, which was, I did during the first year of the Power Rangers. Everybody knows The Blob.
Yes.
The original was with Steve McQueen. This was a remake with Shawnee Smith and Kevin Dillon was her co-star. He played the hero.
Yeah. A lot of cool actors that you've worked with over the years.
So they were the young couple that played the heroes, and I played Professor Jim. No, not Professor Jim. What was his name?
Do you remember which show exactly, specifically?
The Blob?
Oh, no, it was the, okay, it's the Blob. Oh. My fault, people.
Jennings. Mr. Jennings is a scientist. Anyway.
Yeah. So there was also, you've also been involved in some other anime series as well, since a lot of people down here in the convention, they their huge thing obviously is anime.
Yeah.
I remember reading up that you had a little part in Cowboy Bebop, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, what character exactly specifically did you play?
I don't remember. It was a long time
It was a while ago, yeah. But you were in it. You were in Cowboy Bebop, so that's what matters.
Yeah.
But
I've done dozens of shows that I just, even looking them up on IMDb.
That helped.
I haven't been able to track down who exactly I've been. And I have not been able to track down what character I played. So once in a while they'll track that down for me. But at this point I still have to go further with my Googling to discover where I actually made my mark.
Yeah, you've got a huge resume of shows that people love, from Power Rangers, where a lot of, including myself, grew up with, all the different anime shows have been part of it. A Michael Jackson music video, which gives you bragging rights in and of itself,
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, that's just like,
at that time, it was a job, and I didn't know. I had no idea how. I didn't even know what anime was at the time. It was just like another dubbing job. So I didn't chronicle
the things that you've done.
I didn't chronicle the roles. Yeah, usually I had a file that I kept, and I lost the file. I moved so many times. I lost the file with the write-up of what the episode was about.
Like the original stuff you had when you were actually doing the role at a particular time.
And I had a file that I guess I lost when I moved.
Oh, so
file cabinet.
So, with that being said, let me ask you one kind of final question before we wrap up. After having done all the stuff that what you've done, all these iconic characters, or these really popular characters, and all these big roles, and all these different outlets, media, all over the place in entertainment, how does it feel to really say, to have people come up to you at a convention and stuff and be like, I remember you from that, or I know you were on this, and I grew up with it, and it was amazing. What is that type of feeling like? How do you feel? What is the sensation that you get out of that?
Well, it feels real good. Of course, it feels really good to have made an impression on somebody's life through doing a role. Way back when, it just feels nice to have touched somebody with my work. So I hope that never ends.
Of course, I hope all of us hope as well. So one little last tidbit, it's just a kind of quick opinion question, especially to the fans. If they were ever going to do like a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers remake, if they were ever going to bring back the series, to like how it was back in the day, it was really good, and they were going to have the character of Lloyd Zed appear again, would you either approve of the person who actually does the voice of Lloyd Zed for that reboot, or B, would you rather have it done yourself to keep it that authenticity?
Oh, sure, I'd rather do it myself, of course. As long as they're paying.
Exactly. That's important, guys. Money well spent.
Yes. I'm there.
Nice. It would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be.
But anyway, really, it was a pleasure. It was an honor to talk to you and interview. Give a big, send off, a big shout out to all the fans, our OG people out there.
Power Ranger.
Oh my God, I just had a fanboy moment, people. I'm good right there. So anyway, we'll be back with some more Chibi-Pa Moto footage, guys, okay? For me, Robert Axelrod, we'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace out, stay epic, everybody.
Sayonara.